Assalamu alaikum students. I hope so you are very well. You know that in the last lecture we have discussed about the chapter 4 Abdul Sar Idi and its first paragraph. But nowadays our topic is the first paragraph from page 35. As you know very well, we are discussing about Abdul Sar Idi and we know that he was a great philanthropist. And in this paragraph they were discussed that Abdul Star Idi, the Abdul Star Idi is a pronoun, was shows the past time, born mean when he brought into existence, in shows the preposition in 1928. In this line they are discussing about the Abdul Sar Idi, that when Abdul Sar Idi was born. They said that Abdul Sar Idi was born in 1928. And now we convert this line into simple language. Abdul Sar Idi was brought into existence in 1928. He is pronoun here, and this is used for Abdul Sar Idi. He and his mother, and shows the conjunction his mother. In this line they were discussing about two characters, he and his mother. Were poor. Were is the plural of was when we are discussing about past and we have more than two characters, more than one character, then we use was instead, then we use were instead of was. He and his mother were poor, but his mother think. In this line they were discussing about he and his mother were poor. Were is the plural of was when we was discussing about past. With singulars we use was, but with plurals we use were. Here we have two characters, he and his mother, so we use were. He and his mother were poor. Poor mean they don't have food, they don't have money to buy any type of thing. But is the conjunction word because it joins two sentences or two words. They were poor, but his mother taught him. His mother convinced him, or his mother trained him to think about others. He was poor. Instead, they are poor, but his mother taught him to think about others and to think about that he should be helped to others. When shows the time when he was little. In this line they were discussing about his childhood, and they said that when he was a small child, and in his childhood when his mother sent him to school. She is used as a pronoun for his mother. She sent him used for Abdul Sar Idi. We can say that his mother sent Abdul Sar Idi to school with 2 paisa coins. Here 2 shows the adjective of numbers, because 2 is a number, so we can say that adjective of number. She sent him to school with 2 paisa coins. One to buy his lunch. He has only 2 paisa. One to buy his lunch, to purchase his lunch, or lunch mean food, or we can say that meal, and one is to give to a beggar mean to poor peoples. Better remember that Abdul Sar Idi had only 2 coins. His mother only gave him 2 coins, one to buy his lunch and second to give to others. Why his mother said him to give to 1 paisa to the beggar? Because she wanted to produce a quality of charity in the Abdul Sar Idi. So in his childhood his mother trained him, you have 2 paisa totally, and 1 is for you and 1 is for the poor. Because and remember that they are also poor, but in spite of these poorness, these all difficulties, his mother said him to give 1 paisa to others. Idhi's mother, here S shows the possession, apostrophe shows the possession of a thing. Idhi's mother became ill. Became unwell mean ill when he was 7 years old. He looked after mean he searched after her until she died 8 years later. Idhi's mother became unwell, and after 11 years he was died. When he was in 11 years, his mother was died. Abdul Sar Idi was born. Born meaning is brought into existence, conjunctional, and its opposite is died. He is pronoun and its opposite is she. Were is the plural of was. Poor mean needy person. Beggar, a person who has no money, no food. And about shows the relation. Little means small, teeny, and its opposite is great. Coins are metal pieces used as a money, or we can say that cash. Buy mean purchase and its opposite is sell. Lunch mean food or meal. Beggar mean poor or needy persons. And Idhi's mother became unwell mean ill when he was 11 years old. Old shows his age. He looked after until she died 8 years later. Later mean after.